Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that I want to do for you is to reset your expectations. I told my editor to make the most absurd thumbnail possible for this video. We won't be discussing some esoteric magic stuff. It's going to be a very simple principle, but I guarantee you, if you learn to understand this principle and apply it within your business, within your life, within your social circles, I promise you that you will be portrayed as an expert to literally anyone who you're speaking to. And this principle is what I like to call the Illuminati Principle, hence the weird looking thumbnail. Now, why do I like to call it the Illuminati Principle? The reason why is because it refers to, and it's based off of something, which is the one-eyed man principle. The one-eyed man principle essentially states, and I want you to listen to this carefully, is that in a world full of blind people, the one-eyed man is king. Now, the reason why I'm telling you about this principle is because a lot of you know that you are not the best you could be in terms of your niche. There's a lot of people that have marketing agencies out there, and a lot of them know that there's people that have literally been marketing for decades. But the thing is, and the question is, why are those people able to actually build relatively successful businesses if they're consistent and stuff, of course? The reason why is because of the Illuminati principle. The Illuminati principle again states that the one-eyed man is king in a world full of blind people. If you take local businesses, for example, and you take this marketing genius, right, so to speak, this SMMA owner, the 19-year-old or however young they are these days, you will notice one main thing is that the business owners that people like this agency owner sell to are blind. They are literally aloof to most concepts in marketing. And the agency owner, the 15-year-old or the 12-year-old or the 9-year-old, I don't know how young they're getting these days, aren't experts at marketing necessarily. But it's like teaching math to a 5-year-old. Imagine you're standing there and there's a 5-year-old right there, and you're no Einstein. I know I'm no Einstein. But both of us can easily impress the 5-year-old or the 7-year-old or the 10-year-old because we're one step ahead. Because he doesn't know what we know. And we don't know everything. We have one eye, right? But we know more than him, enough to portray ourselves as experts. Now, this applies only when matched with another very, very core principle in sales, marketing, literally everything that is at the base of business is built on this one founding principle, and it is the principle of conviction. When the one-eyed man principle joins with the principle of conviction, it literally creates an aura that is undeniable to be portrayed as expertise. People will portray, or people will see you as an expert if you combine the one-eyed man principle only with conviction. Conviction, as it's pretty clear, is just how sure you are of yourself. If you are doubtful in what you say, that transfer of energy between you and your prospect, or you and your customer, or you and your lead, whatever the hell it is, will show in their lack of confidence in you. You will transfer that doubt to them. How do you become more convicted? This is kind of the double-edged sword. You have to get better. You have to see it work. You have to see it in action. Now, the one-eyed man principle doesn't only apply to business. It can apply to literally anything in life. And again, when you couple these two principles together, you literally become an expert in any niche and any paradigm of life. If you are, I don't know, arguing with your friend about, what car is the best or whatever the hell you argue about with your friends, again, if you know specific details, specificity is very important, specific details about what you're talking about with your friend. You're like, oh, I like this car because it has this motorized, clutch component. I completely made that up. But because it's a specific detail that I'm informed about, and if I portray it in a convicted way, again, conviction and the Illuminati principle, because the individual sees that conviction in me, and that conviction is amplified because of me referring to something specific, they will likely portray me as an expert. So this isn't just a principle that you can apply to business, it's more of a communication and life principle so that you can be portrayed as an expert no matter what you say.